Ciao ragazze, buonasera di Roma. I'm in the mother country. Okay, partial mother country, since I'm actually quite Irish, but not the point. Super exciting. I'm in the Vatican. This is Apollo. You can tell because he's rocking his Lady Gaga hair bow, which is apparently a sign of genius in this era.
The young son is being bitten in the hip and is about to die. The old son is struggling himself to free himself from death. And the priest is in the moment where he's taking his last breath. He's been bitten in the hip.
Clearly, it takes a lot to bring down a bull. I'm not really sure what this little guy's biting onto. You could legit spend a lifetime looking at this thing. Right now I'm at the Basilica di San Pietro, and this is the line. Those are all the people that are trying to get in right now. I thankfully am not one of them. Right now I'm walking around because I'm determined to find and document all 4 altars of science from the book Angels and Demons, and so I'm looking for a disc in the ground. There it is. That is one line I won't be getting in. Seriously, the lines to get into the Vatican are longer than the lines at Disney. Because clearly the Catholic Church is just such an exciting place to be. Rita, the woman I'm with, might have budged us in line a little bit, and no one said anything, so we got in pretty fast. Still got 2 more altars to visit. I've already seen water and now wind, so now I have to find fire and earth. I also want to get a coffee and eat a cannoli while I'm here, so that's my goal, and hopefully I can get it done in this rain. I'm very grateful that the angels are all facing each other. Twins! Right now I'm looking for Santa Maria de la Vittoria. It's a church, and it is the last altar of science. This isn't it. I don't think this is it either. It smells very strongly of incense. It's about 7 and I'm finally heading home, and I just stepped in a really big puddle and now all of my pants are wet and I really just want to take them off. And that sounded a lot more perverted than it actually was. They're just soaking wet and it's disgusting. And yeah, hopefully I'll wake up in time tomorrow to catch my flight. How do you guys feel about a bus that says Twilight of the Gods on it? I know it just happened to me. Please ignore the giant fuzzball of hair on my head right now. I was waiting outside of, well, not waiting, I was outside of the door to get into the apartment building, and the key would not work, so I was like, if I just push all my might into it, it'll open, because I'm really weak, and I need to push it harder, and now the key that Rita gave me is broken, and I don't know if you can see that, but it bent. Joder. Also, about half of my calves are soaking wet right now, and I do not want to have to put these shoes on in the morning. But besides that, today was a lot of fun. I'm really tired once again. I spent about an hour walking around this little piazza looking for Santa Maria de la Vittoria, which is the last altar of science, the fire one, I believe. Yeah. And I couldn't find it, and I was just on all the wrong streets, and I eventually was like about to head back, and then I was like, no, it's right there! And it was like right in plain sight the whole time, of course, obviously. But it was really cool, and it was gorgeous, and yeah, I had a lot of fun. I went to La Fontana di Trevi, I had coffee, and it was really good. Italian coffee is really good. I need to stop drinking so much coffee. It's just so good in Europe. So good. This morning I had planned to be at the Vatican at 8:30 so that there wouldn't be like a huge ginormous line to wait in, but it turned out that I didn't wake up until like 9. I don't know how that happened, and it's really freaking me out because my flight leaves tomorrow at 10 and I have to be there an hour before it leaves so that I can register, and my trip via bus to the airport is like an hour, so I really need to wake up tomorrow morning, and that better happen because I can't pay for another flight and I have 2 classes tomorrow. Well, I have 3, but I know I'm missing one of them, so, you know, I don't want to miss 3 classes tomorrow. Freaking me out. Toes are pruned. This is what's left of the cannolo that I bought today. It's so good. So good. Today was awesome because in addition to all the amazing things that I did today, I found out that Dante's profile is on the Italian Euro. So Rita and I just went through a bookshelf and she ended up pulling this book out, El General en su Labyrinths, which you might remember from looking for Alaska, so I thought this was wicked cool because it's like the actual original Spanish book, and she was like, this book is really good, it's about the general, and then she struggled with his name, and I was like, Simón Bolívar, because his last words were, how will I ever get out of this labyrinth? And it made me really excited, and yeah, so I'm really happy I found that. Ante la insistencia del médico para que se confiese y reciba los sacramentos, Bolívar dice, ¿qué es esto? ¿Estaré tan malo para que se me hable de testamento y de confesarme? ¿Cómo saldré yo de este laberinto?